Hey, it's me AP. 1 year ago I made a challenge to myself to create a webisode every single month. Now I made this challenge because my first video on YouTube was a short film called The Clone Theory, and it really ignited a fire in me when I made that, and I kept on looking back at it and thinking I want to make more webisodes and short films, and I was doing webisodes on other channels, and it was something I wanted to put more focus into on this channel right here. So as I said, I'd set myself the challenge. I didn't say how long in the video, looking back at the video now, how long I wanted to do the challenge for, but in my mind I wanted to do the challenge for 1 year, get a full year and say, you know what, I've committed to a challenge of making a new episode every single month. And the idea was really to, also create stories like comic book titles, where there's tons of different running titles of comic books, like say for instance you have DC, you have the Green Lantern, Shazam, Batman. They have all different titles running along each other, and they could coincide at some point as well. But I wanted to really just launch a few different titles, and you know what, that is exactly what I did, and I'm really happy with where I got to. So as I say, it is now a year ago that I made that declaration that I was going to take on the challenge, the personal challenge to make a webisode every month. And it was important for me as well, and I think it's important for any other creator as well to set a public challenge like this. I said it, and I said to myself, and I said to people who were watching this video, if I fail the challenge, come at me big time. And I didn't fail the challenge, and I said it, and I did myself proud, and it was a personal goal, a personal challenge to prove to myself that I could make webisodes every month, I could make entertainment every month, and really put out content that I'm really focused on and proud of making as well. And it was a really cool creative process to create all of these webisodes over the past year. So today is a celebration. I've got my celebratory King of the Webisode crown on. I've got I've just had some chocolate biscuits off camera, so that's the celebratory food for it. And I've got a bottle of water right here. So I don't drink alcohol, so there's no champagne given, but water is a cool celebratory drink. So looking back on all the webisodes I've made this year, I would certainly now, I'm really proud of them all. I must say that. I'm proud of every single one of the webisodes I created. If I was going to make things differently though, I would go back in and maybe make a few changes. I felt like some of them maybe probably were rushed, some of them, and I can look at the Headshot Bill episodes, for instance. There is one episode in particular that I felt was more like a music video rather than an actual or like a montage video rather than an actual story or a webisode, and it was more of a filler in between webisode, but nonetheless it's still put it out and it's still part of the collection of webisodes. I think sometimes as well, I've learnt with filming the webisodes every month, and filming different characters as well, it's a case where you need to film a lot of content in advance. For instance, I have Headshot Bill, the character Headshot Bill. I've filmed a few webisodes of Headshot Bill this year, and I've done them in 2 chunks, and I'm starring in all these webisodes, and Headshot Bill has this big beard, very similar to the beard I have now, whereas I have a different character in Mountain Manliness who is his twin brother, Husky Flying, who has just a mustache. So what I have to do in regards to that, I have to film a load of content with the beard on for Headshot Bill content, and then it's there, and sometimes I don't edit stuff straight away. Webisodes I'll pile it. I've still got like Mountain Manliness and Headshot Bill episodes to edit for maybe a few months in advance as well, what I filmed months ago as well. But again, then it goes to Mountain Manliness, where the beard gets shaven off, this bit here, and it's just a mustache. And then it's a case if I did need to film any extra stuff for Headshot Bill, it's a case of growing back the beard then. So it is just a learning process I've found, and it's been an encouraging process to know, you know, really realize what you need to film, and that has been a big lesson. Know what you need to film, and film as much content and the vital content. You know, it's not a case of just filming a load of B footage. It's about filming the right content that's going to be your A footage, and it's going to be the main story arc. If I was to name my favourite webisode that I've created over this past year, I've got to say it is actually one that has not been released yet, and it is the first episode of Masters and Realms. Usually I actually release my webisodes at the start of the month, but I've delayed the webisode for this month of November, and it's being released later on this month, the first episode of Masters and Realms, my new web show. And it is something I'm really pleased about, this new web series. It's if you've not watched out, check out my new show, Making Masters and Realms. Is behind the scenes look at the creation process of that show. But it is very much, it's a 10 episode arc, this new show, and it's a lot has went into it. It's all improvised. There's no script per se, but there is a story arc. Every scene, I know the direction of where I'm going, so there is a planning process of every episode. You know, I know where I'm going with every single bit, although all the dialogue is actually improvised. But that so far, I mean, from what I've edited and what I've made of that, it's been really fun. And you know, as well as Masters and Realms, it was the case of announcing that I'm going to start this shared universe of all my characters, the Realmverse shared universe, and it's going to bring all the characters together maybe at some point. And that is something I'm really pumped about, and you know, that has been more exciting. That's what I think that's made that Masters and Realms first episode all the more exciting. But it is something, it's a lot longer than the other webisodes I've created previously, running about 9-10 minutes long, whereas the other ones are usually like maybe 2-3 minutes. So it's a big difference, but I feel like it doesn't feel like it lasts too long. It feels it's the right amount of time, and as I say, there's a lot. I feel like I took a totally different approach, even though I've improvised previously on Headshot Bill and Mountain Manliness and Living on a Pawn Check. Living on a Pawn Check, the long forgotten episode that I did hope to do more of them, but maybe I will in the future. So yeah, Masters and Realms is most certainly my favourite episode to create so far. So will I be setting myself a new 1-year challenge, a personal challenge of creating more webisodes? And the answer to that is no. I won't be doing a challenge again, because I feel like now I have achieved that challenge, and you know, I want to set myself new alternative challenges. And moving forward, this sort of moves the channel forward in a different way. As I say, I'm always growing and evolving this YouTube channel and the content I'm creating as well. So moving forward, I do want to change things up a bit. So I do intend to try and still release a webisode every month, and potentially even release even more webisodes within a month. I don't want to sort of be stuck under the same structure every single month. I want to sometimes be able to say, you know, I'm going to release a webisode then. And maybe the thing is as well, I might not always release the webisode at the start of the month and things like that. I want to try and shift things up and make things feel a bit fresher, and really just grow the brand of content I'm creating a lot more, and the webisodes that I'm creating, the Realmverse shared universe, I want that to all really grow together and just really shake it up by the foundation and just make something superbly awesome, you know. So the King of the Webisodes will continue. I shall continue as the King of the Webisodes. I thought, man, I'm a big fan of pro wrestling. I'm a big WWE fan, and I thought this King of the Webisode gimmick would catch on and get over a lot more than it did. Well, a lot more, because it's not got over at all. I contemplated on this video destroying the crown and ripping it off. I'm still contemplating it. So that might happen at the end of this video. I might just get rid of this crown, because I'm rarely using videos. I've used it in about 3 videos. I actually did. I remember I did that one webisode. It was the King of the Webisodes. It was meant to kick off this new series where I play myself and I am the King of the Webisodes, and it didn't catch on, and that webisode I wasn't too massively proud of. That is probably a downfall of the whole 1 year challenge, the King of the Webisode series. That didn't catch on, and I've not done any more, and I have no intention to do any more of them. So maybe it is time for the crown. I've been looking on Amazon and I can just get a hat with a crown on. That might look better. I suit hats this, and I look like Bart Simpson with this on, because it doesn't. You can't even see the text. It's yeah, it's not great. So maybe stay tuned for this later in this video where I destroy the crown. But I do want to just say thank you to everyone who has watched these videos, my Webisodes, throughout this past year. Again, I couldn't do this without all of you. Well, I could, and I do. So yeah, so maybe the applause should go to me more so. But I'm joking. I'm joking. Thank you very much as always for watching my content, and I do appreciate it. And I like I said, I do this because I enjoy making the webisodes. I enjoy making the videos I make week in, week out, and I enjoy it more so when I hear great feedback and people saying they enjoy the content as well, and that is always fun to hear. So I mean, thank you very much, and keep on watching my content, let it grow, keep on sharing it with more people as you can. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. You've been a good crown to me, but sometimes you had to say goodbye. Oh man, that felt good. King of the Webisode out. If you enjoyed this video today, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content.